voice. Them kids, them kids was turned up today to the point I was yelling so much, so I'm still gonna do my video. Okay, let me come closer. Yeah, they was doing too much today. But y'all see that title? You are a foster parent. Now, I did that because I want to, relate it to female and males because I don't want it to seem like I'm just jumping on one particular gender or whatever. But I'm kind of reacting to a video that I watched where this woman was talking about her marriage or whatever. Okay, and I said this before. I don't know what happened with the gender roles, but this princess treatment and women now having to, do the gender role. And I'm good. Like I said, and when my baby, my 3-year-old baby, nothing. No, that's my daughter. When she was 2, nothing. But my 3-year-old baby, that up. He can't say shut up. He say that up. And I'm loving on that one. But y'all, I swear I was not even gonna come in today because my throat is so sore. But let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, your girl coming in. Here I am. I don't understand some of these relationships. And I'm hearing my voice sounding horrible, but some of these relationships, y'all, you're just a foster parent. You're just a foster mom. You're just a foster dad. Because when you're with these people, they're not a spouse. They're not a relationship. They're not that at all. They're just a liability. They're just a dependent that you don't get. Maybe you do. Sometimes you do get a chance to file them on your taxes. But they're just a waste of time and waste of space. You know what I mean? This lady was talking about how many years her husband has not had a job and she's been the breadwinner. And, some of these women, I don't understand, but I ain't here to judge, that they'll be like, oh, he's a good man, but the but is not saying that he's a good man. You know what I mean? I don't understand why some of them want to be stay home, I guess I'm going to say parent, and does nothing. You are just a foster parent for them. Okay, which is gross. Said this before, because they want you to be their parent. They want you to take care of them. They want the princess, a queen or king treatment, but they don't want the responsibility as an adult. Okay, they don't want that. So I don't know what's going on in these times right now, but I thank the Most High. Okay. They almost tried to get me 2 years ago. They almost tried to get me. Good. The worst thing you can ever do is go to work, do what you got to do, come home tired. Especially me as a school teacher, where my voice is like right now, like done. I'm so done from yelling at the kids. Okay, and come home to an unkept house. Come home to nothing done, no food, nothing's for you. And they're just lounging and sitting and still in their pajamas or watching TV or watching games or playing games. That's their favorite part, playing games or whatever, video games or whatever. Look, I have no problem with video games. I just like the old school video games. I ain't doing no call up nobody's duty. I'm not doing anything like that. I don't mind a pack and a man and a donkey and a cone. But I do not. And I'm going to tell you, new parents, don't even let y'all kids get into all that. Because what you're going to be doing is raising the next person that gets with your child to re-raise them because you ain't do it right. Okay? You ain't do it right. I don't understand. I truly don't understand why this switch is going on right now. And so what I want to say is, when a woman gets to the point, I'm going to say woman, because this is a different part of the story. I said it before, when a woman just stops talking, when you are with someone, anyone, man or woman, and they're telling you, like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and the other person's not reciprocating and not correcting the awfuls, okay? They don't care. They don't care. But you get these entitled ones, especially these knocks, that feel like, oh, well, they're just going to be knocking out on you. They're going to give you the silent treatment, or they're going to be more awful to you, or whatever, thinking that that's going to fix anything. No, it's just making it worse. Y'all just be making it worse. Y'all be the ones that I did on my other video on the panhandlers. Why I see more men panhandlers, because y'all be already married or with someone that's very good to you, but you entitled or don't want to do your part or whatever. And when they're addressing issues, and I did take cough medicine because I feel like they gave me some germs. Working with kids would give you some germs. Sidebar. Anyway, they be thinking that when you're telling them something, they don't want you to say nothing to them. They don't want you. They be like, you ain't my mama, you not my daddy, or whatever. But they assigned you that role of parental. Okay? But I don't know too much about men, sorry. But when a woman stops talking, she done. That's why y'all ass be ending up being the panhandlers. And then if someone pays you for your story, the stories are always the same. I have talked to many homeless men, and the story is all the same. Oh, I had a beautiful wife, or I had a family, or whatever. I did this, I did that, or I neglected this, I neglected that, or whatever, to the point it got over. And the family was already done. Now, you got some family members that support the narc, but at some point, they even be tired of them. That's why you get these panhandlers on the street. Because y'all want to be stubborn. Y'all want to be stubborn because you don't want to admit that you did something wrong. You don't want to correct your wrong and make it right. You want to be all up in your feelings and be all entitled to the point you don't got it no more. Y'all dumb as hell. To the point you don't even got it anymore. When people stop talking, men and women, when they stop talking, it's a wrap for you. But then you want to be all up in your feelings. It's just like when I talk to my students, and I be like, look, I'm giving you an opportunity to tell the truth. You know you've been misbehaving. Now, if you tell me the truth, I will be lighter on you. And I'll get some that be like, I'm sorry, I apologize, ma'am. Yes, I was misbehaving. So I'll be a little bit more lenient because they are recognizing. Now, I'm comparing this to kids because that's how they act. And they be recognizing what they did wrong. But you get some of the ones that they just keep turning up. Just like these ones in these relationships. After they've been told over and over, and years and months and years and days and time ticking, and they're just thinking that they're safe because you should have been gone a long time ago. Okay? But because they figured that they straggled you along this far, I love when they F around. And fanned out. I don't say that to the babies. I say I love when y'all mess around and find out about me. When I come up in my classrooms, I'm coming up in there cheerful. I'm coming up in there, rewarding them. But when they're misbehaving, the reward goes down. To the point they have nothing. That's how it is when you're in a relationship with certain people. I'm sorry, guys. I felt like the camera, I don't know. Anyway, when you are in a relationship with certain people and they feel like they can just keep going and going, or they be feeling like they still got options out there. Get out your midlife ass crisis and go sit your ass down. Go sit down. Go sit down. I had to snap over the weekend with one of my eldest coworkers on my said job. That's only like 2 days, few hours out of the 2 days, because Monday through Friday I'm teaching. And then this one, he just kept turning up to the point I just jipped out. I was like, I be with kids all week, Monday through Friday, and I'm not about to come up in here and deal with you acting like a child. Go sit your ass down. Matter of fact, go sit your old ass down, because you the oldest one here. You over 70 years old, over here clowning. I don't got time for that. I'm tired. Very, 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 very tired. Okay? So, I'm just telling you guys, I'm trying to help you guys, man or woman, but majority men. When people stop talking, when people stop complaining, y'all be thinking that they let the problem or the issue go. That's why y'all don't say nothing. That's why y'all do the silent treatment. Y'all don't say nothing like, oh, it's going to blow by. It's going to blow by. Your life is going to blow by. I was loving getting the silent treatment from the narc. Shut the F up. Shut up, like my 3-year-old said. Shut up. I don't even want to talk to you. But then this is when they know they done something. That's when they're blowing up your phone. It was like one time with one of the narcs. I just needed to just take a drive and clear my head. But this narc kept blowing up my phone. And I was not going to answer, but I knew I had to go back. So I'm answering. And the narc like, ooh. And I didn't even have to be there standing in front of it, but I knew the narc would look like this. Ooh, all ugly. You don't want me to go? No. I don't even want you to talk to me. I don't even want you. The best time that I was with a narc, when everything was men. When everything, I clocked that and crashed out. So it didn't even really matter. They be so dumb knowing that everything is yours, and then you clock that and crash out and put their ass out when they knew they had nowhere else to go. That's why you see so many men out here asking women for change. I be damn. I'm not working all week just to go give a grown ass man my money that I earn. Well, I don't give a damn what he needs to do to get his money. If it's panhandling, fine. But you're not gonna get it from me. Now, don't get me wrong. It is some people that I do help out depending on the situation. But it's not women out here that's stuck in that situation because, I take that back. I'm sorry. Clock myself. It's not that many women that's out here like them, panhandling, thinking that someone owes them something because they screwed up their lives. A lot of these men, they were like, let me walk back. They were like saying that the reason why they're out on the street and homeless or whatever, and God forbid it be a cold state, but here in Florida, they good. Even on a cold day, they good. It's because they just took advantage of their entitlement to whomever they were with. Got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay? People get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I thank God every night when I say my prayers for peace. I told y'all they almost got me. Some of them almost got me. Until the point, red flags clocked. Red flags blocked. And still stalking. Still texting my phone. And that's the part I hate. When they'll text your phone like, hey, how you doing? I'm not going to text nobody's phone and say, hey, how you doing? and I have not been communicating with them, I would say, hey, this is Conita. I was just thinking about you. How you doing? But they exclude, they omit who they are to play this dumbass guessing game with you so that you can text back and be like, hey, who's this? I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. And then when you find out who they are, you should be like, are you still thinking about me? Take your dumb ass on. You still thinking about me? Really? Because if they hit it like that, they would not be still thinking about you. They would not be thinking about you at all. Okay? If they got like that, these knocks, they be out here trying to make you think that I can get somebody else just like that. I don't need you. I don't need you. I love when the narc said that. You don't need me? Good. I don't want you. The difference between you don't need me and I don't want you is a big difference. A big difference. I don't want you. You're a clown. So I don't know who's dealing with these clowns right now. I ain't. Now what I will deal with, I deal with the badass. But they kids. I deal with them. But not adult. And I ain't even getting paid for that. Dealing with them, you're not even getting paid for that. What you're paying is suffering. You hear me? What you're paying is suffering. That's what you're paying. You're paying suffering when you're with them. And then they're so greedy that they feel like they deserve everybody. I don't even got that time and energy. They got so much time and energy because some of them are broke bums. But the ones that really got that money, they know they don't even have to get up to go to work. They know they can use their money and their time to do what they do. But these broke ass bums have the nerve to be holding up other people's lives. Holding up other people's lives. Preventing. Then after being with them, they don't even want to date no more. They don't trust, they don't care, they're done. So what happens is the good people that's out there, y'all limited. We're limited. Because a narc that went out there and screwed somebody over to the point they don't even want to deal with it. They don't even they bees the cat lady. They bees the dog man. They bees alone. They bees in the trap. Don't even really matter. Don't even really matter. I never knew what my life would consist of as I got older. But what I did realize that God gave me was peace. Y'all have no idea. No idea of the beauty of peace. Something that they could never get. They could never get it. They just chaos. They're just construction. I'm sorry. They're just chaos. Constructing chaos. They're just evil, demonic, and they're just gonna just keep on continuing getting the same thing that they put out. I'm sorry that it has to happen to good people because, look, I'm trying to stay in light. Good people, when they get to the point where they sick and tired, good people don't care. They don't care. And it's sad that we live in a world where there's so much evil, so many of them, to the point where people are just numb to norm. Just numb. Just like when the COVID hit and everybody got norm to the mask, that's not normal. Because if that was normal, God wouldn't have gave us a mouth and a nose to breathe. Okay? And it was stupid because if you went out in public and you had to eat or talk, what was the point of the mask? Like these narcs, what is the point of y'all mask? It's gotta come off. It got to come off. So for you stubborn ass people, narc or not, when you willing to lose everything that you got, knowing that when it's done, you got nothing, you have nowhere to go because you want to be stubborn and proudful, and you don't want to admit to your wrongs, what are you going to do? I love hearing my survivor stories. Like my girl, she was just like, I had to leave my own crib just to get rid of the knock. Sad, isn't it? Lucky it was just a rental. Because they ain't going to go nowhere. They ain't going to go nowhere. Only thing you can get out of a knock is disappointment and doctor's appointments. Okay? I got to go. Let me go loop around again, one more again. But I got to go. Y'all, I was trying so hard because I didn't know I was going to get in here, but I had to go chug down this mess in my throat. I don't want to get nothing caught in your throat by talking about these damn cleans. But just when you watch this video, make sure you just push it to the side like Bourbon Bougie. Just push it to the side. Watch the video. Take some notes. And share it with whoever you want to share it with. But I love when they F around and fanned out. You want to have an attitude. You want to feel some type of way. You want to silent treat somebody because you don't want to admit you're wrong. Knowing that if you don't, it's let me say this the right way. I don't know what you believe in. I don't. And I'm not trying to compare people to the Most High. But if you believe in the Most High, you know the do's and the don't. Okay? Because you don't want him to reject you. So why are these people down here doing the do's and the don'ts for people that are not the Most High to reject them because they feel entitled? I love to see them to walk up to the pearly gates talking about who they are and they're entitled and they deserve to be there. Y'all want to see God laugh? Tell them your plans. Be blessed.